Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
So, hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. So my dear class 9th students, today I am here with the third lecture of class 9th biology from the same chapter which we have started in the last videos, that is the chapter name is Fundamental Unit of Life and Cell. So my dear students, I hope you all are having your proper study with the given videos and the material. So my dear students, today we will discuss the few topics related with the same chapter, that is the fundamental unit of life or cell. Just recall your memory, in the last two videos, in the last topics, we have discussed the basic things, basic topics regarding which were related with the chapter fundamental unit of life, that what is the cell, who has discovered the cell and how he has discovered the cell. And in that cases, last topic with whatever we have studied, that was the components of the cell. One important topic we have studied in the last video, that is the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells and the differences between them. So my dear students, today we will start the next topic, that is the topic, first topic is shape of cell. So regarding the shape of cell, I would like to tell you that there is no fixed shape for different kinds of the organism. There is no fixed shape for cell. Cells vary according to the organism to organism and according to their functions, according to their structures. There is no fixed shape of the different cells. But you can say that there is a fixed shape for a particular kind of the cell. If you are talking about the nerve cells, then there is a fixed structure of cell. However, we are having the different kinds of the different structures of the nerve cells also. But at your class 9th level, you can study very well that there is no fixed shape. Cell shape vary according to organism and also according to their functions. Shape of cells vary according to organism like amoeba. There is no fixed shape of amoeba. It is irregular in shape. It is irregular in shape. So this is the general structure of amoeba. Next one is, this is diagram I have drawn here, that is the sperm. This is the sperm of the human. It is a kind of cell. That you can see here, and these are the striated muscles. What are the muscles? You will study in the next tissue chapter of the same class 9th. And this is the nerve cell. Now you can look here. I have not taken here the many more examples, but I have taken here only few examples. These 1, 2, 3, these all three cells are present in the human body. And you can look the difference in their structures. You can look the difference in their structures. There is no fixed shape for the cell. This is a cell. This one is also a type of cell. This one is also a type of cell. So there is no fixed shape for the cells of different organism and different body structures. So my dear students, just consider this thing that cells shape vary according to function and according to organism. These all cells, these three cells are present in the human body. If you would like to take the another example, then I can give you one more example. One, not one, many examples I can give you. Just for example, this is a paramecium. This is a structure of paramecium. Okay, this is a structure of paramecium. Now this is a single cell. This is an unicellular organism, right? Unicellular animal, unicellular organism. So you can look the structure of the paramecium. The structure of paramecium is also different in shape. So as I am telling you that the shape of the organisms, the shape of the cells vary according to the organism to organism. I hope it is clear to you. Now for the second topic, for the today's second topic I have chosen, that is the topic size of cells. So my dear students, as in the last video we have discussed about the prokaryotic cells, eukaryotic cells, prokaryotes, eukaryotes, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. I hope if you will recall your memory, then you will remember that in the last video we have discussed, that is the unicellular or multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms which are made up of single cells, multicellular organisms which are made up of more than one cells. So what I would like to tell you, that I want to tell you that multicellular organism means those organisms which we can see without any magnifying glass are called the multicellular organisms, are called multicellular organisms. So my dear students, on the same thing you have to study, that is the topic size of cells, size of cells. So as just like the shape of cell, the size of the cell is also not fixed for the different kinds of the cells. Obviously it may be fixed for a particular kind of the size of the cells, but when we will talk about the different types of the cell, then size of the cells is not fixed. It also vary according to the organism to organism and structure to structure and function to function. Just for example, you can take the example, the smallest cell of the world is PPLO. Full form is pleuro pneumonia like organisms. Pleuropneumonia like organisms. What are these? This is a kind of the mycoplasma. If anyone will ask to you that what is the cell, what is the smallest cell of the world, then you can give the answer very easily, that the smallest cell of the world is PPLO, pleuropneumonia like organism. The largest cell of the world is the ostrich egg. I hope this line also we have discussed in the last video. One more time I am giving you the revision, that largest cell of the world is the ostrich egg. It is near about 15 centimeter in diameter with shell. With shell. It is the largest cell of the world. The egg of any animal, the egg of any animal like human body, like any other egg, human body, before the fertilization, that egg is considered as haploid cell or a single cell. So my dear students, egg is also considered as a cell. So you can look the difference here. The PPLO, pleuropneumonia like organism, is the smallest cell of the world, whereas ostrich egg is the largest cell of the world. Now if anyone will ask to you that what is the longest cell of the human body, then you can give the example, that is the nerve cell. Nerve cell, it may be 1 meter long in the human body. 1 meter long in human body. So this one, nerve cell. Nerve cells nerve cells are present in the nervous system of the human body. Nervous system of the human body. What is the function and what are the detailed structure, we will study in the tissue chapter. Longest cell is the nerve cell, that is 1 meter long in human body. So human body की जो सबसे बड़ी cell होती है, सबसे long cell जिसे हम कहते हैं, that is the nerve cell. Now next one is the longest cell. After that, the smallest cell in human body. Smallest cell, human egg. You can say human female egg is the smallest cell in the human body. In human body, the longest cell is the nerve cell and the smallest cell is the female egg. I hope this is clear to you. So my dear students, these were the two topics related with the previous topics whatever we have studied, that is the shape of cell and the size of cells. Now come on the next topic. In the last video we have discussed the components of cell. In the last video we have discussed the components of the cell. I have given you one flow chart that the cell has the three main parts. The first one is the cell membrane. In plant cell, cell wall. In animal cell, cell membrane. In plant cell, cell wall and cell membrane both are present. Second part, nucleus, and third part is the cytoplasm. And inside the cytoplasm, many cell organelles are present, which we have discussed in the previous video. In the previous video, we have discussed that the cell organelles. So all the organelles we have to study in detail form one by one. So my dear students, today I will give you a typical structure of a plant cell. Okay, so come on the next topic. So dear, we were discussing on the last topic, that is the shape and size of the cells. So my dear student, the next topic of the same chapter, that is the structure of cell. The structure which is represented here, it is a typical structure of the plant cells. So all the plants will follow the same structure. A slightly changes may occur according to the size, according to the very different species of the plants. Doesn't matter, but all kinds of the plant cells follow the same typical structure. So my dear students, the third topic for the today's is structure of plant cell. This structure is already given here, right? And I will explain you. As I told you in the last video that the cell has the three main parts. The first one is the cell wall and cell membrane. Second one is nucleus. Third one is the cytoplasm. So this is the first nucleus, right? Not first, it is the second. First this one, cell wall and cell membrane. This is the first part. This is the second part. And this third cytoplasm. This is the third part. These are the three main components of the cell. And inside the cytoplasm, whatever the things you are observing, you are looking inside the cell except nucleus. These all are called the cell organelles. These all are called the cell organelles. So let's begin. This is the cell wall. It is the outer covering of the plant cell. The outer covering of plant cell is called cell wall, and cell wall is made up of cellulose. Cell wall is made up of cellulose. What is cellulose? Cellulose is a type of carbohydrate, complex carbohydrate. We will study in the senior classes. Next classes you will study about the cellulose in detail form. Second one is the cell membrane. Cell membrane is present in the plant cell just below the cell wall. Cell wall के नीचे thin membrane होती है. That thin membrane is the cell membrane. It is made up of different things like protein, carbohydrate, etc. This is also present just in plant cell, just below the cell wall. Now, the maximum space of the plant cell is occupied by a large vacuole. This is a vacuole which is large in size, and this vacuole is present in plant cell. In animal cells, the vacuoles are absent. If in animals the vacuoles are present, if animal cells vacuoles will be present, then they will be very small in size, just like in amoeba. In amoeba, different kinds like food vacuole, contractile vacuole is present. So that is called the in smallest size vacuoles. So in plant cell, the maximum space is occupied by this vacuole. This is called the vacuole. The function of vacuole we will discuss in the detail in last topic. And the main function of the vacuole, it stores the few gases and the minerals in which they have the different kinds of the sap materials. Now, second one is the cytoplasm. the liquid which is present in the side the cell is called cytoplasm. Few scientists call that the cytoplasm is the basic of life, basic need of life. Now, next one is the chloroplast. Chloroplast are simple words. You can say that plastids. Plastids. Plastids are present in plant cells. Plastids we will discuss in the later on in the next topic. Plastids are of three types: chloroplast, chromoplast, and leucoplast. Out of that, I have written here chloroplast because it is the main plastid which is present in the plant cell. Due to the presence of the chloroplast, the plants are green in color. So, what is the function of chloroplast? It is called the kitchen of the leaf, or you can say the kitchen of the plants, because food synthesized in the chloroplast. Now, second one is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is present in plant cell and animal cell, in both cell type of the cells. Mitochondria is called the powerhouse of cell. It is called powerhouse. We will discuss in detail form. We have to study one by one the all cell organelles which are present in the cell. Chloroplast is called kitchen of cell. Kitchen of cell, because photosynthesis process takes place here. Now, this is called the Golgi apparatus. Sometimes this is called the Golgi bodies also. These Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus synthesize the different kinds of the chemicals, and they help in the transport also. So, the different chemicals releasing are taking place from the Golgi apparatus. Now, this is the main controlling part of the cell. This is called the nucleus, which is called the nucleus. Nucleus is called the controlling part of the cell because it controls the all activities which are taking place in the cell. But in the animal cell, the nucleus is located at the center of the cell. But in the plant cells, the nucleus is laterally located, which is shifted towards the outer wall, cell wall. From the nucleus, we will, what is detailed structure of the nucleus also we have to study. From the nucleus, this is called SER. SER means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is the full form of the SER. SER means smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is called smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and this is called rough endoplasmic reticulum, because on the rough endoplasmic reticulum the ribosomes are present. So due to the presence of the ribosomes, they are considered as rough endoplasmic reticulum, and these two, rough endoplasmic and smooth endoplasmic reticulum, helps in the transport of the different substances in the cell, and they also help in the process of the protein synthesis. They also helps the rough endoplasmic reticulum, due to the presence of the ribosomes, helps in the protein synthesis of the cell. Now, this one is the ribosomes. Ribosomes in the plant cell and animal cells, in both type of the cells, ribosomes are present. These are the very small cell organelles. Now, what are the function of the ribosomes? The ribosomes, the main function of the ribosome is they helps in the process of protein synthesis. They helps in the process of protein synthesis. So, ribosomes in the plant cell and animals are of two types. The first one is the free ribosomes, which may present anywhere of the cell in the cytoplasm, and second one, the ribosomes which are fixed on the rough endoplasmic reticulum. Right? This is a typical structure I have discussed with you, and after discussion of animal cell, we will discuss in the animal cell in the next video. After discussion of the animal cell, these all kinds of the cell organelles we have to study in detail form one by one. So my dear students, till that, have the proper revision, proper practice, and make the proper notes with the given PDF files in the WhatsApp group. And for the more videos, just visit again and again regularly, periodically, that is the YouTube channel Golden Flower Palia, and share this channel with your friends also. All the best.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.